coffee maker's being loud. Hello. Hi. I look awful. And I'm also in a hotel room. I'm actually in Michigan right now. Ooh, that smells a lot better than the last one did. I've never been to Michigan before, but we have family that's coming up to Michigan, which is relatively close to where we live in Indiana. So we were like, might as well meet them up there, you know? I don't know if you can hear me. I might have to re-record this whole bit. We don't have any cream. A lot has happened. I mean, not a lot, but a decent amount has happened. I got a job. I'll talk more about that later. I'm really tired. My dad has control over the thermostat, so it's only 60 degrees in here. I remember, look at the camera. It's not bad without cream. Also, this is the tiniest little coffee maker I've ever seen. I don't know, not much has happened yet. Maybe more will happen later. I'm really tired. Maybe I just can't remember any of it happening. Because I have trouble sleeping in new places. And I have poor fragile bones. So my hips hurt from sleeping on this mattress. Because hotel mattresses are always like really firm. I don't know if they have options for softer. Well, I guess this one's softer than other ones I've slept on, but it's still pretty firm. I have bad hips. I even went to physical therapy for it, so like everything makes my hips hurt. Man, I don't know. I'm tired. I think my parents are coming back. I'm gonna go. Hello. Why am I in a closet in a bathroom? Because I'm at the Airbnb my relatives are staying at right now, but I don't like recording in front of people. But I did think I should check up on you guys because I haven't recorded anything during this vacation. I was just playing pool with my sister because they have like a convertible table downstairs that can be pool or foosball or whatever. And it's fun. This vacation has been fun. Yesterday felt like so long. Like it felt like multiple days. Man. This is not the best angle. This is not the best shot. But you know, it's what I got. I hope no one can hear me talking to myself. I'll kill myself if they can. But yeah, I know. I'm just barely in Michigan. Like, I'm like right on the border of Indiana and Michigan. But so far from what I've seen, Michigan's fun. The downtown areas are like small and walkable, which I love. And there's a lovely beach. The Indiana beaches aren't as clean as these Michigan beaches. Yeah. Or at least the one that I'm going to. I know there's a lot of beaches because of the lakes. Yeah. It's been nice. I guess I'll talk to you more later when I can. Okay, love you, bye-bye. This light is right in my fucking face. Hello. It's been a while. Some things have happened. Oh, that's so much better. Nice shady spot. Nope. Okay. It's been a while. Uh-oh. I don't want people watching me record myself. But, some things have happened. I don't know if I'm going to use the footage I recorded on vacation. It's very little footage. But yes, I went on vacation. But not only that, I got a job. Finally. It's kind of a sucky job. I work in a warehouse where it's 10 degrees hotter in there than it is outside, and it's supposed to be 90 degrees all week. But at least I have the weekends off. It's not a very complex job. I'm just making box liners and covers and stuff like that. Nothing extraordinary. But yeah, I'm pretty happy about it. I'm currently making $14 an hour, which isn't a lot in the grand scheme of things, but it's pretty good for my first job. I'm hoping, because right now I'm working with them through a temp agency, so I'm hoping that they hire me on soon, because I'll get like a $2 raise, which would be nice. Yeah, it's been hectic. And fucking bugs. Sorry. It's been hectic. My legs are sore most of the time, but I'll get used to it. I'm just trying to think, like, this is why I usually record when things happen, because I start forgetting, like, what order they happened in and whatnot, but okay, that's a lot better. I can finally see now. Yeah, we went, there was like one poor restaurant, but all the other ones were really good. We went to the beach. We went twice. What's weird is that the first day we went, the water was 6 degrees, but the second day we went, the water was like 24 degrees, and I thought that the water was more bearable on the first day than the second. I don't know why. I guess, like, I don't know if you guys get this, but I'm able to tolerate extreme heat and extreme cold better than I can tolerate mild heat or mild cold. I don't know why that is. It's kind of strange. My eczema is acting up, so I'm sorry if I look a little deranged. I also, yesterday, I finally uploaded my first YouTube video. The GeoGuessr video. Soon I'm gonna upload my first vlog. I'm probably gonna wait a couple days because I have the video edited, but I have to figure out what kind of thumbnail to make for it and whatnot. I also, like, you know, I knew I wasn't gonna be very good at it at the beginning because nobody is good when they first start. But, like, I don't understand how other YouTubers do it. Like, watching my own video back, I'm like, there's just something lacking. Like, maybe it was the music. Oh, a bee. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it was like my energy. I already know the audio quality of that video is crap. I already know that. But even like setting that aside, it still feels like something's missing, and I don't know what. But it's okay. I'll learn to get better, and maybe I'll get better editing software, I don't know. But for now, I'm just having fun, and that's okay. Man, I'm trying to remember. I feel like I had more to say. Hang on, let me look through my photos, and that might jog my memory. So there was some photos I wanted to share, like how our hotel kind of looked like late 70s, early 80s inspired, and there was this shampoo they had that made my hair like a little wavier. So I took this photo of me looking absolutely tired, but my hair was curly, so I thought that was funny. My cousins and uncle and aunt were staying at a Airbnb while we were staying at a hotel, so I took some photos of the things around their Airbnb, like this little turtle statue they had, and this shell that looked like a dead fish. We also saw a beautiful rainbow off the back of their deck, and I played a card game with my cousins and I absolutely destroyed them. Humble brag. Oh, that fly's trying to get me for bragging. Jesus. What else? I saw this. My sister really loved this pig bench that we saw at an ice cream shop. I thought it was terrifying looking, but she loved it. You know, it was just all around a good time. It was lots of fun. I got some new shorts. I don't have any pictures of that though. What? You wanna play? And also, I wasn't paying attention while I was sitting at the beach, so I don't know if you could tell on camera, but this arm is darker than this one because that's the side the sun was on. So I look a little goofy. Not any more goofy than being riddled with bruises, because, I don't know, I guess I bruise easily, and since I've started working, I'm just covered in them, especially my legs. But yeah, it's been nice. Today is Father's Day, actually. I still haven't put my dad's gifts into a bag. I'm gonna try and do that before he gets home, but I don't know where the gift wrapping stuff is, so I'm gonna have to wait for my mom to wake up to ask her. I also, I think I've been eating healthier because I have to make lunch for work every day in advance, so I've been meal prepping, and I've made like these vegetarian burrito bowls with some like chips and sour cream on the side, and what else did I make? I made like these, I don't think I took a picture, but I made like these chickpea mash sandwiches with like caramelized onion on top, and this week I'm going to, at least for 2 of the days, I don't know about the rest of the week, I'm gonna have like this spinach and was it spinach and artichoke pastry? A lot of these recipes I found on Pinterest, so yeah. I know a lot of like videos on Pinterest are from YouTube, or not YouTube, from TikTok, but I find Pinterest so much easier to peruse, to like browse through your saves and whatnot, so I like using that. Oh, something else is that at my work they have like they do little nice things every once in a while, like little fun activities once a month, but what really sucks is that my first day there, they had a DJ come in, and that sounds amazing, right? Except for I hate loud noises. So, and I was standing like literally feet away from the DJ, like they set up really close to where I was working, and the music was thumping so loud I could feel it reverberate in my chest, and it made me want to throw up. It was awful. But it's not so bad because a few days later they were like giving out donuts and stuff to people, because they donate all of their unused materials to Habitat for Humanity, and as a thank you, Habitat sent us a few boxes of donuts, so that was nice. And something about me is I will always find a way to complain. Like, I know I'm very, like, giggly and upbeat, but I'm also very cynical. Is that the right word to use? I think it is. But even so, I think my coworkers are great. I think the work is manageable. Like, not yesterday, because that was Saturday, but Friday, I was working 3 different positions because we were understaffed, and it wasn't like overloading on me. It was alright. Yeah, so I like working. I don't want to stay with this company for a long time because I hate working in the warehouse. It's hot and it's loud, And it's kind of a far drive. It's like a 25-minute drive, which I know isn't a lot compared to what some people, like one of my coworkers said she had to drive 40 minutes. That's fucking crazy. I would never do that, especially for 14 an hour. But I don't think I want to stay with this company for a long time, probably just long enough that I get the raise, so when I put on other resumes that my previous job, I started at 14 and ended on 16, it looks good, you know? Like, game the system a little, I don't know. But yeah, I'm happy right now. And I get every weekend off, so it's not like too much work or that I'm working all the time. It's nice. Bugs. I guess I'll talk to you later when something else happens, okay? So it's been a while, and I am aware. I know. I've been working. Today is actually my last day before a week off. But God, it was awful. The owner of the company, he had like some friends come in who are all like entrepreneurs and shit, and it was like church. They told us we'd be leaving by like 1:30. It was 2:50. It was 2:50. Which is still earlier than we normally leave, but God, over an hour of just listening to these like well-off old men go on and on about Jesus and like preaching about how you don't take enough care of yourself, and it's like, brother, I'm fine. Like, I may not be wealthy, I may not be the healthiest, but I'm fine. I'm healthy enough. I'm happy enough. Like, I hate preachy people because they act like everyone can be resolved the same way. And they do things where it's like nuance, I guess, where they're like, well, I'm not telling you anything specific, I'm just telling you to take like these kinds of steps. And that's still specific. That's still telling me that, oh yeah, this is gonna resolve your issues. They legit were saying like, oh yeah, if you read self-help books, it'll make your mind better and it'll make you happier and shit like that. And it's like, that's not for everybody. It's not for me. I know that for sure. I know like these things help a lot of people, but they never say like, this isn't for everyone. They're always like, take these steps and it'll help you. It just annoyed me, and they all looked like stereotypical like hippies, which isn't a bad thing. I just found that part funny. And like, I know they kept being like, oh well, I wasn't always well off, I wasn't always an old man. I know, but when you weren't well off, when you weren't an old white man, you weren't telling me these things. And I know you can't go back in time and say these things, but you can't tell me, like, this is gonna help me when we're in different situations. I know you're like, oh, well, I was in a situation like yours. You're not anymore, though. You're not the same person anymore. You don't have the same mindset, the same abilities, the same whatever. You are different. I need someone, like, I'm not talking about me personally. I'm just saying I think people in general need someone like them to help them. At least I got paid for it, though. You don't get paid for church. And we got Jimmy John's, and they had sandwiches without meat, which was so great because so many people overlook that. Like, they don't even think like, oh, I should get something without it. Like, it was so good. I had 4 sandwiches, and the sandwiches, they were only like that big maybe, but still, they were delicious. They had avocado on them, and that's provolone cheese, one of my favorite cheeses. And they kept telling, like, something about before the, like, whole speech thing happened. They told us, like, it would be a great opportunity to get hired on if you're temp, and I'm temp. So I was like, oh, that's awesome. I don't see how that was a good opportunity to get hired on. I just sat there and listened to them. I mean, they did, like, say, like, oh, do you want to ask any questions, which I guess could make it, like, a personal thing and make them be like, oh, I like this person, I want to hire them. But I don't see it really. I don't really see how that, like, made me seem any more capable of my job. It was all about, like, personal stuff, which I don't think should affect how you get hired at work, you know? Unless your personal stuff affects your work, like your ability to get to and from your job and your ability, like, mentally, physically, whatever, to do your job. But when it's stuff like, are you saying you can enough? It's like, that doesn't matter. I can do my work regardless of how much I tell myself I can't do this hobby or whatever of mine. I don't know. I'm complaining a lot, but I just found the whole, like, seminar annoying. It was a good sandwich, though. I guess just to talk more positively, since I complained a lot, is that I do like my job. Like, it's nothing amazing, but it's easy, and I like my coworkers. It's hot. It's always hot. But it was cool enough today that I got to wear long sleeves, so that was nice. But that also means it's gonna storm. Sure does look stormy. I just wish they didn't mingle, like, the whole work with personal experience and stuff together so much. Like, they have a little library in the break room, and they have, I don't know, probably like 7 different books, multiple of the same books too, so anybody can, like, have it if they, you know, someone takes one. And they're all self-help books. They're all like how you can do your business better, how you can do your mind better, how you can do your body better. And it's like, what if I'm fine the way I am? I know they're not forcing me to read those books, but they did force me to go to the seminar. Like, they literally said we had to attend. We weren't allowed to leave. And one of the guys that was speaking, he's a preacher. And, you know, I have nothing against any sort of religion. Be what you want to be, believe in what you want to believe in. But stop, like, every, like, fucking 10 minutes, and because he talked for a long time. You know, he talked for, like, 40 minutes or something. Probably longer than that, honestly. But, you know, every few minutes he would be like, and Jesus said this, and I don't want to hear it, man. Like, you can tell me the things in the Bible or whatever that you found inspirational and helpful, but you don't have to keep saying, and God, and Jesus, and God. You can tell me, like, scriptures and proverbs, but you don't have to be like, and that's how God designed it. Like, please, just leave me alone. Stop preaching. They literally didn't tell us anything about the company. Like, they did say, like, oh, we started this company, like, I was doing this, and then I decided I wanted to do this company or whatever. But they didn't say anything about, like, this is why I wanted to make this product. This is why I wanted to work here instead of in my hometown or where I was living at the time I decided this. Like, they didn't tell us any of the history of the company. They were just like, yeah, we're at this company because I was in this Christian men group, and God and Jesus, preacher, he told me. I'm kind of jibber-jabbering, like, and I apologize for that, but, I don't know, I'm almost home anyway, so I'll talk to you later. No. So, I'm gonna cut my hair. I think it's a little bit long, and hopefully, if I don't become exceedingly depressed, I'll dye my hair tomorrow. I have a bottle of green hair dye that I've had for, let's see, a year and 3 months. That's how long I've been postponing this. That looks even less straight than it already was. Don't question me, I'm a professional. I've been cutting and dyeing my own hairs since I was 16. So, 5 years. I normally put in a bunch of hair ties and section my hair off everywhere like you're supposed to, but I don't feel like that right now. So this is what we're working with. Also, I hope I'm in frame. I have my phone facing the other way so I can use my wide lens on my phone, so I can't see myself or my surroundings. I know this stupid ass box is in the frame though. That's not mine, by the way. My mom just put that in here and never came and took it out. But anyway. And no, these are not the proper scissors to use. I am fully well aware of that. I think my hair being wet makes it easier to like pick up the hair chunks that fall and throw them in the trash. I am 100% gonna need to straighten this up after it dries. I'll probably need to straighten it up before it even dries. Oh, I almost forgot about my popsicle. It's orange cream. Love that. I normally dye my hair in the bathroom, but I don't want to record our dusty, crusty, musty bathroom, so maybe I'll try and do it sitting right where I am now. If I do it at all. Alright, where's my brush? It's in my lap. So, I realize, my life is boring. I mean, I already knew that, but I get so depressed on the weekends because I have nothing to do. I don't go anywhere. I don't talk to anyone. I have hobbies, but sometimes it's hard to want to do your hobbies, you know? I really need to get a mic. Too bad that's not one of the things I bought years ago. Oh my god, this side is so much shorter. I'm such an idiot. Maybe it's not that much shorter. Hair's sticking to me. Okay, but how does it look from the back? I need my other mirror. Let's see. Let's see. Hang on. Well, that's not too bad. Maybe do I need more light? I might need more light. It is a little longer in the center here. That always happens. I can just like snip, pinch it. Pinch it and cut it blindly. Let's see. You know what? I'm fine with that. It's a little dumb, but I'm fine with that. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. It's like boop, 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 boop. I normally do that thing where you like cut upwards to like soften it, but I think it's already pretty jagged right now. Eek. It doesn't look too bad. I mean, it looks weird because my hair's super straight right now, but it's alright. We'll see how it looks in the morning. Hello and good morning. It's been longer than I would expect it to be. Than I expected it to be. I'm tired. I went back to work yesterday. Sorry, I was shooing away a fuzzy. I went back to work yesterday, but I didn't record this then because I actually got 0 hours of sleep. Like, I was falling asleep, but my parents kept talking, bickering with each other, so it kept waking me up. And then the dog was whining. So then I was awake. Like, I wasn't like sleepy anymore. I was full on awake. And so I kept looking at the time because I was awake. And I'm just worried my phone's gonna fall if I accelerate too fast. I accidentally pressed stop recording when I was trying to protect my phone from falling. But, yeah, so because I was awake, I kept looking at the time like every 30 minutes, and I was awake every time, every 30. Oh, yeah, 4th of July, nothing happened. We couldn't afford to buy fireworks. Why are fireworks expensive? Like, why is it like $200 for like 40 fireworks? That's crazy. We just set off some stuff we had from previous years. And I got bitten up by bugs as usual. Man, I am not thinking today. I'm just so slow right now. I did paint my nails to look like watermelons, so that's something. But I had a band-aid on my finger because the tape dispenser at work bit me, and it peeled off like all of my nail polish. So that sucked. Oh yeah, I had a headache on 4th of July, which was fucking awful because headache and loud booming constantly. It went away eventually though. Oh yeah, I also forgot that I didn't color my hair. It doesn't even look like I cut it, honestly. It's not even much shorter. But c'est la vie, I guess. Ooh, they're planting trees over there. How lovely. Love to see it. You know, I know there's roadkill all the time. Like, it's just part of driving. You see roadkill. But yesterday, I saw 3 full-grown geese in a row, like right, like feet from each other, dead on the road. And I'm like, who massacred these poor things? Like, I know geese are assholes, but come on. You know, if I ever record regularly, which I doubt because I'm bad at doing things that I don't, like, want to do. It's like, I want to do it, but I don't want to do it. You know what I mean? Why do I look so red right now? What the hell? Color balance. Why'd this guy turn on his lights? You didn't have your lights on a second ago. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, if I ever record regularly, I want to do like a segment or whatever, I don't know, just a little thing, mention every day or every few days, whatever, about what song is stuck in my head currently. Because I always got songs in my head, and if it's not a song, it's usually some bit from like a Game Grumps bit or something. But I always got something replaying up in here constantly. Right now, it's Ooh La La by Vandebar, because I listened to that yesterday on my way home. By the way, is it just me? It's not because the work day is over, but driving home is so much better than driving to work. Like, driving to work, the roads are empty, and it feels like, I don't know, it's colder because the day's only just started and shit like that. The energy is not there for the morning drive, but when you're going home, it's like, oh, hell yeah, I love this song. I don't know. I guess I'll talk to you later. I'll probably talk to you after work because I don't think I'll record anything during my breaks. So goodbye-bye. I lied, I am recording, but it's not break, I just got here. I just wanted to say, Orange Kiss, fucking delicious. I think the only one better than it is Peach something. It's really good. Alani, sponsor me, please. I love you. I better get down there. We're supposed to all meet by the front door at 7 for morning stretches, which is so millennial core. Of course, the company is run by a millennial, so. I'm so tired. I look really tired. I don't know. It's the weekend, and I'm noticing, like, oh, by the way, nail polish is coming off. That looks horrible. But anyway, I'm noticing a trend, a pattern that, you know, I can't work every day. I mean, I haven't worked every day because we're off on the weekends, but I know if I were to work every day of the week, eventually I'd get so tired that I wouldn't be able to, because I get really tired on like Thursday and Friday, and the weekend helps me rest up. But at the same point, I get so depressed on the weekends, and I don't know why. I don't know. I don't feel good. When I was getting dressed this morning, I was just like, everything looks horrible on me. Everything feels horrible on me. My hair was bothering me by touching my skin. Like, everything was awful. I don't know. I wish I had something to do. Like, I want to, like, go, like, thrifting or something. Like, I don't know, just do something, but it's kind of hard to, like, technically I could go, like, I'm not gonna be murdered if I do, but it's hard
to be in the mindset that, oh, I can go do this thing, when I've been raised such the opposite for so long. Like, up until a couple of years ago, I didn't even go outside in our own yard by myself. Like, let alone go outside of our property. I've actually snuck out of our house like twice in my life, and all I did was go to Walgreens. Because, like, I don't have anywhere to go, I don't have anyone to see, anything to do. And I just want to live a normal life, I guess. Like, I wasn't sneaking out to be a bad person or bad kid, rebellious, whatever. I just snuck out because I wanted to go somewhere. I don't know. I'm really tired. I don't have much to say, honestly. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Am I gonna sneeze again? What the hell? At my job on Thursday, so this week, we're gonna have a potluck because it's someone's birthday. He's a really cool guy. I thought he was like in his 30s, but apparently he's turning 45, which is crazy to me. But yeah, we're gonna have a little birthday potluck for him, and that's super cool. I wanted to bring like a non-alcoholic pina colada because, sorry, I'm staring at birds gathering on the side street. I wanted to bring a non-alcoholic pina colada because, yeah, you can't bring alcohol to work. Because I know, like, most people just bring soda and, like, maybe tea if you're lucky, so I wanted to bring another drink option. And I was also thinking about making homemade tortilla chips and salsa. Because they're not hard to make, and most people bring junk, like cakes and stuff, so I wanted to bring something savory, or, you know, at least like mildly healthy. And like I said, it's not hard to make. Like, tortillas from scratch is just, you know, flour, water, and maybe some oil. And then you cut it into triangles and you turn it into chips. Like, you just bake them. But, yeah. But then my dad was like, I can make potatoes for everyone. Because he has this, potato dish that he got from his brother, where it's like these diced up potatoes with sour cream and garlic and butter. And they're super good. But also, I told him it feels like cheating, like having him make something and I bring it, but he seems pretty adamant about it. I don't know. Another car. It's kind of like when I was in kindergarten, because we had this project where we had to make a leprechaun trap. And I came up with the idea for the trap, but my dad basically built the whole thing. And, like, I just kind of stood in the garage and watched him do it. And it's like, it turned out great. It became a toy that my sister and I would play with all the time, but it felt like cheating, you know? I don't know. I mean, I appreciate his help, but yeah, there's also no sense of satisfaction in it, right? I'm sorry. I'm just yapping and staring at bugs. There's so many isopods. There's so many. There's like little brown, like tan colored ones, and there's black ones and gray ones. I love them. I love isopods. I don't know. I don't have much to say. I guess I'll talk to you later. Hello. Hang on. That's so much better. Just stay there. Hi. Where have I been? That's a good question. I've been working 10-hour shifts. I have to get up at like 4:15 in the morning to get ready. But recently I even had to get up at 3 because they asked us all to come in an hour early because it was going to be so hot that day. It was going to be like 115 in the warehouse. So I had to get up at 3, and I've just been so tired. Like, I've thought about recording while I'm driving like I normally do, but I'm just like, I need this time to listen to music and just be by myself. So yeah, it's been a little while. I don't even remember what the last video I recorded was. I don't know how I'm gonna string this all together and editing or whatever. I haven't even begun editing any of it. I'm tired. But, even though I work 10 hours a day, I get 3 days off a week, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But this week, Monday is a holiday. I think it's Labor Day. And so I get 4 days off this week, so no excuse not to vlog. I want to go to Goodwill today because I want to find more clothes I can wear to work because I'm tired of sweating all over my nice shirts. Yeah, so that's the plan. I can't even think of, I know I've had plenty of things to say, but I can't remember any of them because it's been a while and I'm tired. So yeah, I'm gonna get ready. Hi, hello. I am dressed. Also, I cut my hair, did you notice? It's a little lopsided, stay back. It's a little lopsided though, like it's a little shorter on this side than this one. It's okay, Bubby. Today's energy drink is Rockstar Focus Lemon Lime. It's okay. It tastes kind of like 7-Up. Jackaroo. Leave the dogs alone. I was gonna say something. What was it? I don't know. I liked the White Peach Rockstar Focus. That one was really good. I feel like energy drink companies, like, some are better at like sour flavors, some are better at sweet. I think Rockstar is good at like the fruity flavors, you know? Maybe I can show you guys, because our chickens are out. Some of our hens actually hatched their own chicks. You know, they're hanging out. The little chicks are following their mamas. See, oh, she went inside. That's hot. I really wanted to show you. I guess I could put up a picture instead, but yeah, we have like 3 baby chicks right now, I think. It might just be 2, I don't remember. But yeah, they're cute. It's so funny, because like, the mom's like showing the baby like everything, but the baby is so tiny, like she was eating out of one of the food bowls, and the baby like clambered its way into the bowl and was like just bathing in the food. Yeah, they're adorable. I remembered the other thing I wanted to say, and it's that I got new shoes, because the ones I had were from like Walmart like 6 years ago, so they've well overstayed their welcome. But the new shoes I got, they're fucking ass. Like, I wore them to work for 2 days and my feet were aching. And so, like, I was like, what the hell? Is it the shoes? So I switched to my old shoes. Good thing I didn't throw them away. And my feet were fine. And it's like, there's like barely any cushion in these new shoes, and like, they aren't even really foot shaped. Like, the curve for where your foot is like super exaggerated. They're just really bad shoes, and I don't know how you can make shoes as a company and not know what feet look like. Hello. I spent about... Why does it smell like that? It smells like pretzels in here. But I spent about an hour in there. I got clothes and books, and I'm pretty sure I only bought 2 things that I might not actually use. So, yeah. It's like one of those things where it's like, I was trying really hard not to buy things that I'm like, oh, I like this, but will I ever wear it? I wasn't buying anything that was too see-through. I wasn't buying anything that was too lacy, or that I couldn't wear to work, stuff like that. Why is there a filing cabinet laying out here? Anyway, I got a bunch of books. They had a lot of like really old library books and stuff. And like books from old schools. Yeah, it was really cool. I'll show you guys the stuff I got when I get home. I got some stuff for my parents and possibly my sister. My sister's a little picky. I saw some jackets there I thought she would like, but I didn't want to get it for her because she already like has a couple jackets, and if she doesn't really like it, then it'll kind of be a waste. But I only spent like $26. I rounded up for charity. But yeah, it was awesome. I loved it. It was great. So I got home and I realized, oh, hi. I got home and I realized I was gonna get something, and I think I got distracted by looking at books and left it there. I didn't pay for it or anything, so I don't mind that much, and it's not like worth going back for. Man, I look red. But it was like one of those CD binders full of like different like rap songs and just popular songs from the 90s and stuff. And I was gonna get it for my mom, but she's a picky person when it comes to music, so like, again, that's not worth going back for. But admittedly, I did get a lot of stuff. So instead of showing you individual things, I'm going to show you, like, in groups, okay? These are the softcover books I got. I don't know anything about most of these. When I saw this, I haven't read any other of this series, but I was like, it's a little dirty, but I have to get it, like, 50 cents. I don't know what this is at all, but I think it's the first volume. So I'm like, yeah, you know, why not? Oh, it's not even on camera. Oh no, it's the 6th. I'm an idiot. Dang. Okay, well, it still looked really cool. So, why not? These 3 are kind of like classics. This apparently is like a sequel or something similar to, Lord of the Flies, Focus. It's not a sequel, it just is, like, comparable to. Yeah, and I thought that would be interesting. Call of the Wild, classic, why not? And then, I've never heard of this before, but it seems really interesting, like, I thought it had pictures in it. Maybe that was another book I was looking at. But yeah, you know, it seems cool. These are the, hardcover books I got. Treasure Island, another classic. I have no idea what this is, but it seemed really cool. I don't know. You know, why not? Check it out. This I actually got from my dad. It's huge and kind of falling apart. It's the People's Home Library, and it's just got like a... Ooh! It's very old, and falling apart. But he loves old things, and he loves information and stuff. It has stuff about herbs and remedies in it, so I thought that would be great for him. And this I actually got from my mom. Betty Crocker's Picture Cookbook. And
it's exactly what it sounds like. So yeah, that's it for the books. Oh wait, I got this DVD and I don't know about the DVD itself. I'm not sure if my parents would like it, but I thought they would get a kick out of the Blockbuster cover, so yeah. So because I was just, sorry I'm shaky, because I was just bitching about my shoes, I decided to look through the shoes. They actually had, like, a lot of Vans, which I wasn't expecting. I got these, like, Van slip-ons. I haven't tried them on yet, because foot fungus. I'm gonna, they smell a little sweaty. I'm gonna let them sunbathe for a while to try and kill any bacteria. And this is one of the two things I said that I might not use. They're white platform sandals. I've been wanting white shoes for so long. And I also don't like the sandals I have right now because, like, I don't like sand and dirt on my feet. It feels weird. So having platforms might, like, alleviate some of that dirt getting on my feet. They're a little scuffed up, but they're so cute. And I can, like, probably wipe that off, you know? It doesn't look bad or anything. They're both size 8s, which should fit. I don't know, these look a little small. But yeah, maybe. These are the, like, light and summery t-shirts I can wear to work. I might ask my sister if she wants that one if it's too small for me. Haven't tried them on yet. Gotta wash them, but I think they're really cute. I like the jellyfishes. I got 3 plain white t-shirts, and there's a reason. Because I really wanted a plain white shirt for quite a while, but also I want to customize a white shirt. There's a design I saw on Pinterest that I want to make. And this one, I didn't realize this when I bought it, but it actually has a little hole in the back. So I'm gonna debaucherate this one by using it to practice sewing and stitching whatever on. So yeah, this one's going into my sew pile. These 2 I'm gonna wear. I got these 2 button-up shirts. I've been wanting more button-ups, and this one is so soft. It's so nice. This one I might give to my sister. I'll ask her if she wants it, and if she doesn't, I'll wear it, but otherwise she can have it. These are the 2 shirts I got for the upcoming fall. They're a little thicker. This one is actually made from recycled fleece, and it's so, like, it's nice feeling. Like, I don't normally like fleece, but this one's nice. This one, I actually just realized that it says it is sleepwear, but I might just wear it as a shirt anyway, because it doesn't look like pajamas. I got this poncho, and you might not believe me, but I've actually been wanting a poncho for a while now. I don't love this neck. I'm gonna try and wear it once, but if I don't like it, I might cut this off. I'm not usually one for just senselessly cutting up clothes, but it was pay by the pound, so I've saved this thing. It's okay if I cut it up. And these are the 2 bottoms I got. These might be a tad bit big on me, but I think that's better than them being too small, because most of my pants are too small. And I've been needing more pajama bottoms, so that's what these are for. I think they're super cute. They could be cuter, but they're decently cute. And this is the second item that I might not actually wear. It's a super long dress. It's very plain and basic looking, but this is another piece I want to fuck up. Like, I want to do something to this. I'm not sure what yet, but I want to do something to it. I also realized that I thought this was like a V-neck, but I think it might be the back, because the tag is over here, which is strange. It's soft, though. It's so nice. But yeah. So yeah, that is everything I got. I'm super happy with it, actually. I thought I wasn't gonna find things that were that good, or I was gonna end up buying stuff that's like, oh, will I ever wear that? But I've matured. Yeah, I think it's great. And
I can't wait to try them on and see what fits and what doesn't. Yeah, that's all. So I'm taking a look through that home library book I got my dad, and there's like little cutout recipes and things like stuffed in here from newspapers, and some of it has dates, and like some of it was as old as like 1913, which is really cool. But one thing I just found funny, let me show you here.
Homo milk, 88 cents for half a gallon.
Just be careful what you're drinking out there. It might turn you gay. Okay, I found the like mail-in card to buy this book. First of all, 1 cent stamp. But it was bought, it says the delivery date is estimated to be the 22nd of August, 1912. It's backwards in the camera. Flip that in editing. 1912. $450. Wow, that's so cool.
There's also a ton, for some reason there's this weird hole here, but there's a ton of like handwritten recipes and cut out pieces of paper and stuff. It's really cool.
There's another thing. It's a certificate saying that basically the person who bought this book gets 5 free years of counseling with Dr. W.C. Fairs, which made this book, at least most of it, if not the whole thing, after purchasing it. It's really cool. That's so interesting. No wonder it was $450. That's really cool.
Hey friends, so I never officially recorded an ending to this video, and it's already pretty long, so I guess just thanks for watching.